Listen, I think the Super Bowl is about to be fire because you know the Chiefs, their offense is insane, and you not stopping Tom Brady. So this Super Bowl is about to be so much offense, bro. I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
From the fans, told them get the bag. You ain't looking for no man. I won't judge you. I can't hurt you.
Good. Dark Knight Gang in the stack. Gang. Yeah, bro, today I'm about to do another video. Hey, Non-Stop Sports, your channel is fire. You guys, go watch this person's channel. This is from Non-Stop Sports, and it's titled 7 Times Patrick Mahomes Did the Unthinkable. Yeah, man, Super Bowl is coming up, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. We got the Chiefs versus Tampa Bay. We got Mahomes, and we got Brady. We got the GOAT versus the kid. Oh, I like that. When the homie said that, I was like, hey, that's fire. Anyway, who am I going to go for? Am I going to go for the GOAT, or am I going to go for the kid? Listen, I want Tom Brady to solidify the fact that he's the greatest of all time. Let Tom Brady win the Super Bowl with going to Tampa Bay his first year. I will be happy with that. You feel me? If Tampa Bay wins, I'll be extremely happy. But Patrick Mahomes is a fucking beast, guys. But anyway, we about to see Patrick Mahomes. I'm ready to hop on into this, man. Let's go.
Through a no-look pass. Most 17-yard gains in the second quarter of a regular season game are forgotten about after the final whistle. But this play made by Patrick Mahomes in Week 14 of the 2018 season against the Baltimore Ravens will be talked about for years to come. Mahomes connected with Demarcus Robinson for a 17-yard gain. But it was not your average play. With the Baltimore defense bearing down on him, Mahomes stepped up in the pocket and delivered a pass.
He really did a no-look pass.
Literally. While Robinson was running across...
He did a no-look pass across his body and hit the target in stride.
Towards the sideline.
I'm
Mahomes had
dead.
his eyes locked in on the middle of the field, while never looking away from that part of the field towards Robinson even for a second.
Patrick Mahomes is a machine. He's not human.
Receiver perfectly in stride. For
Yeah.
years, defenses have relied on reading a quarterback's eyes because they almost always give away where they're going to throw the ball. But that just doesn't work when defending Patrick Mahomes.
That's crazy.
You see how Mahomes distracted the Ravens' safety and took him out of the play by not staring down his receiver. That's one of countless examples of Mahomes' one-of-a-kind vision and presence.
Bro,
Led a 24-point comeback in the playoffs. The Kansas City Chiefs' run to Super Bowl 54 almost ended right as it began. In their divisional round matchup with the Houston Texans, the Chiefs quickly fell behind 24-0.
Yup.
For most teams, a 24-point deficit in the second quarter of a playoff game would seem insurmountable. But those teams don't have Patrick Mahomes as their quarterback. After the Texans took that surprising early lead, Mahomes immediately responded and led his team on a touchdown drive in under a minute to make it 24-7. Mahomes and the Chiefs' offense didn't stop there, as they lit up the scoreboard for 28 points in the final 10 minutes of the second quarter. In less than 10 minutes, Kansas City had not only climbed their way back into the game, but they had actually taken a 28-24 halftime lead. Mahomes and his guys built off that momentum and blew the doors off the Texans in the second half as they cruised to a 51-31 victory. Pretty crazy using the phrase "cruised to a victory" after being down 24-0.
I know, insane,
That's just
right?
how dominant Mahomes was that day. 21 yards and 5 touchdowns, while also rushing for 56 yards on just 4 carries. Mahomes became the first quarterback in playoff history to throw for 300 yards and rush for 50 more in the same game.
Yeah, that's
Chiefs
pretty
squad
dope.
also made history themselves that game as they completed the largest comeback in franchise history, which is even more amazing when you consider they not only came back to win, but won by 20 points. Went absolutely beast mode in the AFC Championship game. Following that epic comeback and thrashing off the Texans in the divisional round, Mahomes and the Chiefs' next opponent was the Tennessee Titans, who had just pulled off a pair of upsets over the New England Patriots in the wildcard round, and then the Super Bowl favorite Baltimore Ravens in the divisional round, looking to shock the world one more time.
I was shocked when the Titans lost this.
The Titans led the Chiefs
when the Titans lost to the Ravens this year,
with under a minute to go in the first half. But everything changed when Patrick Mahomes took the game into his own hands and went beast mode. With 23 seconds to go in the half, the Chiefs had a 2nd and 10 from the Tennessee 27-yard line. Mahomes took the shotgun snap and rolled out, evading a couple of Titan defenders before sprinting down the sideline. He was met by more Tennessee defenders at the 5-yard line, and this is where most quarterbacks would have slid or just been tackled, but not Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes broke a tackle while simultaneously bouncing off another
that boy
spin
Mahomes,
before
cuz.
dragging a defender into the end zone with him for 6 points. Mahomes immediately flexed his muscles after scoring, and rightfully so. He single-handedly gave his team a 27-17 lead right before the half. After the play, the Chiefs never looked back and won the game 35-24, punching their ticket to the franchise's first Super Bowl since 1969. Mahomes
Last
finished the
year
game
was
with a
their first
casual
Super Bowl since
294
1969?
passing yards,
I didn't even know
passing
that.
touchdowns, 53 rushing yards, and that one insane rushing touchdown.
That's
Threw
an
a pass
insane
with his
game.
left hand.
Oh,
In a
I remember
2018
this.
Week
I
4
remember this.
contest against the Denver Broncos, Mahomes taught everybody to always unexpect the unexpected when he has the ball. The Chiefs trailed their division rivals by 10 in the 4th quarter before Mahomes threw a touchdown pass to cut the deficit to 3 with just 6 minutes and 27 seconds left to play. After a defensive stop by Kansas City, Mahomes got the ball back, trailing 23-20 with just under 5 minutes left in the game. It was time for some Mahomes magic. Mahomes had been facing relentless pressure from the Denver front 7 all night, and this drive would provide for more of the same. On 3rd and 5 from the Kansas City 45-yard line, All-Pro linebacker Von Miller chased Mahomes out of the pocket as he scrambled
Von Miller's a
left,
beast,
searching for an
too.
open receiver. With Miller closing in on Mahomes from the right side, Mahomes made a play that the majority of NFL quarterbacks would never think to make, or even have the ability to pull off. The right-handed Mahomes switched the ball from his right to left hand as he shot-putted a lefty pass to Tyreek Hill for a first down
That's what
to
I'm
keep the drive
saying.
alive. Mahomes' ability
Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, they just...
to think of that play on the spot
Yeah,
and
that shit
somehow pull it off
crazy.
is what makes him one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
I agree
He
with
led
you,
the
bro.
Chiefs to what ended
I
up
agree.
being a game-winning touchdown on that drive as they won 27-23 and moved to 4-0 to start the season. Called his own play to ignite a comeback in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
In Super Bowl 54 against the San Francisco
I didn't know about this.
49ers, the Chiefs trailed 20-10 midway through the 4th quarter. Nothing had gone according to plan for Kansas City up to that point. Facing a 3rd and 15 from their own 35 with 7 minutes and 13 seconds left on the clock, it was essentially do or die time for Mahomes and the Chiefs. With the game plan not having worked at all, Mahomes decided to call his own play in a crucial moment on the game's biggest stage. The Chiefs would need some Mahomes magic to convert a first down in the situation, as
What
San
did he do?
Francisco had only surrendered 2 first downs on 45 different 3rd and 15s or longer over the past 32 games. Mahomes asked
Okay, so basically their defense was fire.
offensive coordinator to run 2-3 jet chip wasp, and Eric Bieniemy listened
How you
to
know the exact play?
everything he did.
All right.
As Mahomes converted a strike to Hill for a 44-yard gain that put them deep inside the 49ers territory. It was a perfect call and pass by Mahomes, a great route by Hill, and exactly what the Kansas City Chiefs desperately needed. They were suddenly alive again and scored a touchdown 4 plays later to make it a 20-17 game with just over 6 minutes left. That lifted our whole team up. It was 3rd and forever, said receiver Sammy Watkins. Kansas City ended up winning the game 31-20, and Mahomes was named Super Bowl MVP for his efforts. Only Patrick Mahomes could turn a double-digit deficit with less than a half of a quarter left into a double win in the Super Bowl. Threw across his body on 4th down to save the game.
He did that a few
In the
times this
same
year, too.
2018 Week 14 matchup with the Baltimore Ravens, where Mahomes completed a no-look pass to Demarcus Robinson. Mahomes
last
pulled
week,
off
or
another
2 weeks ago.
miraculous throw that had the
threw
internet
Travis
going
Kelce an underhand
bananas.
pass.
This situation had a little bit more on the line than that no-look toss earlier in the game, though. The Chiefs were trailing 24-17 with just under a minute and a half to play and faced a 4th and 9 from their own 40-yard line. With the game on the line, Mahomes decided to break a cardinal rule for quarterbacks, which is to never throw across your body. Pressured by the Ravens defense, Mahomes scrambled and rolled out to the right. With a handful of Baltimore defenders closing in on him, and Mahomes about to run out of bounds, he had no choice but to throw the ball. He flung it across his body and somehow found Tyreek Hill all the way down the field inside the Baltimore 30-yard line, and the play resulted in a 48-yard gain. Mahomes' vision to find Hill and the ability to get him the ball are one of a kind. This play set up the game-tying touchdown.
Shout out to the homie Nonstop Sports. Great video, bro. I love the way you put your videos together, because not only do you show the highlight, but you give the context in which that highlight, why it's a highlight. You get what I'm saying? You give the context behind it. It was this, it was that. The Ravens defense was balling all night, but somehow Mahomes, I love the way that you give the context and not just, oh, okay, here's the highlight. I really like that. You're a great storyteller, bro. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Nobody suggested it. I wanted to watch it myself, so I did. I'm going to see y'all next time. Shout out to the gang. Everybody stay up. Peace.